Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel, Lisa and
Spice. It's good to be back again. So we're here today with a very juicy and controversial topic. We're going to be talking about phones and passwords in relationships and marriages. And I'm sure this topic, Lisa, very hot, and we can all relate to it. Young, old, middle-aged. Everyone can relate to this topic, and I know that it's been shared on different platforms, and people have given opinions and their takes and their, whatever it is. It's been very hot. So we're back again. I hope that you remember to subscribe and like our previous video. Okay, so let me say this: phones, gadgets is now the third person in relationships and marriage. Should I say the third person is like a side piece in relationships, because people have placed value on this little device than on the relationship. I think they spend more effort protecting phones than they protect their relationships. True.
Now, I should be able to return a text message for you if you are not available. I should be able to call you, oh babe, my network is bad, can I browse with your phone? Without you getting all on edge and jittery and confused and upset. It shouldn't be a big deal. So when it now becomes a big deal, you see some people when they're with their partner, the screen of their phone is down.
The phone is silent.
Instead of what is going to come in while you are there, so they turn the phone upside down.
Wow.
So when the call now comes in and you see them, they leave the phone in a particular way and they go this way, they check. That's not a relationship you should be in, because relationship is all about acceptance. You're accepting the whole of this person. This is you. You see, you trust each other with a lot of things. You trust each other with your private organs. You trust each other with your bellies, with your life. With your security. How is this any different?
This thing has really taken people's spots. So I'm telling you, it's a special girl.
You see this password thing. I saw one video. I think it was just all these kit makers putting up something. A guy was shaking down a building, and the caption was he forgot his phone unlocked, so he had to rush back. So this guy was shaking this building, trying to bring it down.
Bringing the building down.
Exactly. Why? Because he knows that there are some things in that phone that is not supposed to be there. So my own opinion is, once your partner begins to behave that way, you should be at alert. You should know that something is wrong. Because I don't think there's anything. Is it your credit balance? Is it your bank balance? What exactly is that thing that you're hiding from someone you can lay down with at night and forget yourself? And then you cannot trust the same person with your device.
Well,
so then again, I ask Lisa, why do people do things that they know they should not be doing? To that point where you need to secure it with unknown passkey.
Sometimes when they tell you you need to treat your partners right, because there's always a starting point. That is, if they did not start earlier on in the relationship before marriage, you already know that person is passwording his phone, you're comfortable with it. So what changes when you get married? Is there anything that changes, really?
Because then we're one now.
It's
now legal. People have said this thing, they've excused it. That in relationship, you are just in a relationship. And when we are married, that's when the real thing begins. And sometimes I said, like they always say, there's a particular proverb saying that goes like this, that is from sleeping that people learn how to die. You don't learn something like just like that. You see, this thing is a lifestyle. You learn it. Do you understand? You don't just wake up, just like you can't just wake up and jump into the university.
You start from the nursery, the primary, and the secondary.
Right.
So what you do is you learn these things. You learn to trust who you are with. You learn to share these things. You don't learn when you are in marriage. Just like you don't learn how to be faithful in marriage. You start from your relationships.
Of course.
When you enter, oh, I'm not going to cheat on my partner.
True.
And you, just like that, everything is just like you're putting in effort in your business, same effort you need in maintaining these things.
Yes.
But people don't do it.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing checking. Everybody's just okay, let's live anyhow. I'm moving on to the next person. We don't value things. We don't value people.
True.
We value gadgets. We value material things more than we value human feelings. So this is worrisome. How do our children grow up to watch this kind of lifestyle? What are they learning from it?
Yeah. You see, and that's where I wanted to conclude, that you start off, dating someone, the person is passwording his phone, and you are, giving him that space, looking at marriage. How is it going to change? That's who he is. If you're unable to let him understand where you are coming from, how you feel about such things, then once you get married, you embrace what you get.
I think some people actually communicate how they feel about it. But for the fear of going to start over in another relationship, they just have to conform with this situation. Like, how do I start again with someone else? What if this person has the same habits?
So you are saying that they settle?
Yes, they settle. More
But
like
you are
they
not
settle
with
for it.
settling. Are you actually with settling?
No, I'm not. I'm totally against it. Because the more you settle, the more this partner feels is okay, and will take advantage of that situation and make it a lifestyle. Once it becomes a lifestyle, trust me, there's little or nothing you can do about it.
Yes.
So if you feel something is not okay with you, let your whole being disagree with it.
Yes.
Don't at some point say, okay, maybe when we get married, he's gonna change. My sister, my brother, or next to impossible.
It really doesn't get any better. I believe in any relationship, definitely your partner would know. Even if it's something else you are doing, once you put that password, and it doesn't even have to do with men, he will just have it in his head that that's what you're doing. He won't trust you. The woman as well would not trust you.
That's true.
But she will just have that feeling. They have friends. They know what their friends are capable of doing. They know these things. So even if you say, oh, I'm so innocent, maybe I'm just trying to protect my bank account, and they will add something else to it for you. It's not just your bank account.
So someone else said that, when he enters a relationship, he makes it open, he bears it all. Okay, this is my password, and you will have the other person's password as well. You have access to it. But access does not mean you should go prying into my personal details, like knowing my bank. Okay, my friend said the major reasons why most guys hide their phones from their partners or their wives is because of their bank balance. And I'm wondering, do we like money so much that you have to hide your bank balance from us? Do we like money so much?
Well, I don't
think it matters to me how much you make or how much your balance is. I'm more about transparency. Be transparent.
That's you. What about the women that just want to suck you dry?
Then why are you with the woman that wants to suck you dry?
Simple. It's just simple.
If you are with someone that is money conscious, and you know that is not what you're okay with, why are you with the person? Because if that's your excuse, so that the person is going to your bank balance, or the person is prying into your personal chat,
babe, the sex is good.
Oh, that's another angle. Just maybe the sex is really good, and you don't want to miss out on all of that.
Yes.
Because I think most times why we settle in some of these relationships is because the bedroom is usually on fire, and we want to keep that fire burning for as long as possible. In our heart of hearts, we know it should not be happening. We should not be there. It's just like being in a toxic relationship. A lot of people know they should not be there. I'm just at a loss for
breaking relationships up, breaking marriages up. Yes, it's partly, maybe not major, but partly it's my escape. I've heard so many terms. My safe zone,
my escape routes, my this is special to me, very special to me. I mean, you even more special than the man that you are with, or the
then
woman
please
that
leave
you
that
are with.
relationship. You shouldn't be there, because you're going to end up breaking who you're in a relationship with. You're going to give that person trust issues, and if you don't end up with that person, you've just damaged somebody for the next person.
Yes.
So this is a cycle.
This is the reality.
Yes, this is a cycle that keeps going on and on and on and on. And then you enter a relationship, you find it difficult to trust your partner because your previous relationship was filled with dishonesty and lies and ill treatment and disrespect. So you see people, I'm gonna say this openly, a lot of people in committed relationships and marriages and they are in people inboxes messing up. So I'm saying it the way it is. Like 70% of people in relationships, that's what they are doing out there.
Yeah.
And it is safe for me to say that that's what a lot of them are protecting, not the bank balance. Let's just say the truth the way it is. You're not protecting no bank balance. You're protecting that dirty chats, the dirty exchanges.
Yeah.
That's what you are really protecting, because you know you shouldn't be doing what you're doing.
Sure.
Prove me wrong. Show your partner your phone today. Share your password with your partner today.
Yeah.
And let's see if that relationship is going to remain the same.
Can you
I
have
dare
this
you.
honest discussion with your partner?
No, they shouldn't have. Just give. You people should exchange phone for one day.
Yeah.
Don't lock the phone. Give your phone to your partner, and let it be that exchange for 24 hours. Take the phone to work. Let someone take the phone to work. 24 hours, and let's see if the roof is not going to be on fire. This one has nothing to do with bank balance or family chats or chats with friends or colleagues and everything. It has nothing to do with that, trust me. It has a lot to do with those shady things you are doing behind your partner. Everybody's just sounding woke or claiming to be woke over some silly behaviors. A man cheating is okay, it's a man's fault. I think sometimes society is not really fair on women, so men get away with a lot of silly behaviors.
Yes.
They make excuses for them.
Yes.
Women, not so much.
Yeah.
This is not to say that women don't behave in silly manner and all of that. They do. But the society has created an enabling ground for men to thrive in this behavior.
Yeah.
So which makes it difficult to change. So these things will now impact the upcoming generation of men on what is acceptable in the society. So if the society starts frowning at certain things, things are going to change.
True.
But then again, the change, like we're talking about, starts from the home front.
Yes. The home front.
What are you showing to your children?
How you are telling your wife that she's going to cry, that whatever she sees in your phone will make her cry. It's her business. That's what they are watching. Daddy, what kind of relationship do our parents share?
One man was saying with all his chest, the thing was hitting him hard because the way he wrote it. What is she looking for? I'm giving her everything. How is the phone going to make a difference?
Exactly. When you think you can give your wife everything and you think that's what would
You can give everything, but you're not giving her honesty.
You're not.
That could be the only thing she desires from you.
Well, there are some women that don't even want that honesty. We're not talking about those
I don't think there's any woman. It's just that some women know that they can do nothing about these situations, so they don't bother.
Are you sure?
Not like it don't matter to them. Everybody wants I don't think
There's a woman.
there is.
You don't think? I mean, if she's doing the same
Then
thing.
she doesn't love who she's with.
If she's doing the same thing.
Oh, that's
Yes.
exactly.
Yes. And then you have that, so it's yes, and then it becomes a norm in the house.
Don't touch my phone. You say don't touch my
Don't touch
phone.
my phone. Don't touch my phone. And but we're in this relationship together.
That's a recipe for disaster. Trust me.
A recipe
For
for
disaster.
disaster. I like that.
Recipe for disaster.
I like
Because you all are going to end up destroying each other at that rate.
Yeah.
If you're doing something that is not good for me as your partner, and I don't say something about it, I don't express my disapproval of what you're doing, I'm enabling you.
Yes.
Is it that I'm doing the same thing, or I don't love you?
True.
So is that is due to lack of love, or is the energy of sameness that is operating in that household?
True.
Because if I don't have anything to hide and you're hiding something, of course I want to know what you're hiding.
True.
But if I'm hiding something as well, I'll be like, okay, fine, if I don't pry, he won't want to pry, so let's all live like that.
And you know, this thing actually, this is where it all starts, because if it's either the man or the woman that starts off like that, and then the woman has been disturbing the man, or the guy has been disturbing his wife, that what exactly do you put on? Why is your phone with a password? Before you know what is going on, you will catch in on it. How would you be comfortable not knowing what your partner is doing, not being able to have access to know what they are doing on their phones, and you're both comfortable living like this? A lot is going on.
Sweetheart,
you need to be careful.
That is the safety of your family that you're mortgaging on the altar of 5 minutes pleasure. You're mortgaging your family's safety, your family's happiness, your family's future on this altar of irrelevancies. And I keep saying it. Once you make that decision to go into a committed relationship or marriage, it's like a pledge. Someone's life is in your hands. So whatever decision you're making, you're not just making it for yourself now, you're making it for 3 other people, or let's say for the other person as well. And that is where selflessness comes in. Because a lot of times you find out that everybody's thinking about themselves.
True.
My pleasure, my excitement, my this, my that. That's what everybody's thinking about. And without sparing a thought to who you are with. So the selfishness that has eaten deep into the hearts of men is what is driving them to this act. Pleasure myself. Let me meet this girl. Let me start this relationship with this man. Let me hide it on my phone. Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to know.
And then you live like this. So we are really appealing to people out there. This is not the way to live. I mean, yes, it's not a way to live. It's really causing serious problems out there. Serious problems.
Serious problem.
It's, you know, we have videos. It's just that
lots of videos,
lots of videos. This is really like a controversial thing. So if you have your comments, if you have things that you want to say relating to this, feel free. We will tackle each and every one of them.
Yes.
And drop our own side of it.
So Lisa,
yeah.
I think this is where we draw the curtain for today.
Yes.
So until we come your way again next time on a different topic, sizzling topic.
Yes.
Feel free to share this message, share this video, tell a friend,
subscribe, like,
drop a comment, or reach out to us on our email.
Yes, lisaandspyce@gmail.com.
That is lisaandspyce@gmail.com. So till we come your way again next time, we remain
Lisa
and Spice. Bye for now.
Bye.